lock it the fuck in. We just sat down.
Yeah.
We just sat down. That's a perfect segue into our podcast. Dude, every time I forget the name. Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'll remember that. That's
less time.
That's a running bit in our show where I just don't know.
No, we need to make it progressively like a longer wait until you remember it. I'm just not gonna say anything.
But the thing is, it's fucking real. I don't know the name of our podcast. Whatever. All right, that doesn't matter at all.
Johnny Cash. Hold on.
Today we don't actually have a topic, like specifically. We watched
True Detective.
We did finish True Detective. God, that was such a good series.
That took
But
forever.
we yapped about that too long, so we're done. We recently watched There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood.
Amazing movie.
There was blood.
There was blood in that movie. Great film. We're not gonna talk too long about that, but we'll definitely get into that a little bit today. And then we're just gonna freeball it.
We're just ranting.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man. We're just thinking about shit, I guess.
yeah. Dude, I keep rubbing my eyes. Holy shit.
What's our first topic?
What
What is our first topic? Do we want to do the preacher?
Yeah, let's do let's talk about that campus preacher. You put Kanye's album.
I
on
put
there.
that from earlier.
That
was not on the
I
one
couldn't
back.
even listen to Kanye's album. I listened to like 3 songs.
Fuck yeah.
Like 2. I'm not an album guy. It's
been a
just
week.
like,
Alright. Campus preacher.
yeah, you start. You start.
Alright. So, on the way back here,
Back from Coliseum.
yeah, to get here, we passed like the campus preacher. He was like on doing like one of his little sermons
We were like
What he was
yapping
saying.
before, and then we just like
Yeah.
locked the fuck in on him.
because he started talking and he was like, one of my favorite things was back a few years ago when the Braves won the World Series and and then he fist bumped Jack.
That was the favorite thing I've ever. And he,
Just like a little segue.
He was just glazing the Braves. Like
Yeah.
he was.
He was like he was
it?
recruiting you, man.
He was Satchel Paige.
He was doing tricks on
He
it.
was doing tricks on it.
Doing tricks on the Braves. And I don't like that. It was just, yeah. And then we walked away.
Dude,
We laughed. He kind of laughed too.
No, he was, but he kept going and like just saying more and more out of pocket stuff. Like he was just like he was like, and the boy said, "Thank you, Lord," or at least gave him number 1, and like he just kept. It was like he was like thinking of it the second like he said it. Like there was no, when he thought things, he like immediately said them. Like he had no filter.
Yeah.
Which is like just crazy to think about, that like people can just like physically have no filter on what they say.
It's because like I think he's adapted to it because like that's his job. Like that's the only thing he tries to do. So then he just like that is what goes through his head.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Because like, dude, what we say, like we don't really have a specific thing that we care about, so we just say whatever the fuck like comes to our head. Because like a bunch of random shit comes to our head.
Totally.
But he's just so like in line with one view. That, like that's just
Dude,
that's just he just
this
says
is
weird
like
things.
do you remember the Tourette South Park episode? He's kind of like Cartman.
He
when
went too
like,
far.
Yeah, he went too far. He kept saying shit.
Dude, that's actually good. No, that's a really good relation.
I kissed my.
Wow.
What did he say? He's like,
well, he likes the one girl.
oh, Patty Nelson.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Patty Nelson. And then fuck. Oh, I touch weed. I do weed. Oh, I touch weed with my cousins.
Dude, and then they have they have the Predator dude.
Schwarzenegger? Who?
No, To Catch a Predator.
Oh,
And then like who feeds him like into the
yes.
no, cause is it Kenny? Kenny is like Kenny's trying to catch Cartman.
No,
And then,
Kyle.
Kyle, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not Kenny. He's trying to catch Cartman.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like gets all of them to show up there, and then they all
they
kill
kill
themselves, and it's like fucking 100 people.
Fuck, what's that guy's name?
Chris Hansen.
Have a seat, yeah.
Chris Hansen.
Have a seat,
Dude,
right
that is even
right
that's
over
funny
there.
shit. I've seen that episode.
What a weird episode. Okay, but that
You have to sift through them to like relate to one that you know I've seen.
Dude, what were the odds that I was gonna bring up a South Park reference within like the first 5 minutes of this podcast?
Hi.
Like,
If there, like,
you were just like,
there's like 80 to 20.
Dude, earlier today, I like literally said probably my 4th South Park reference, and then Dean's just like, dude, stop fucking. That's all you talk about now.
I have to watch every
yapping.
episode, but then
Dean
it's gonna
has
be bad.
no
I
idea what
can't.
I'm talking
Though.
about.
Then it's gonna be bad. If I watch every episode.
No, then we'll only talk about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
stupid.
saying.
No, don't do that.
So I can't watch South Park.
I mean, you can, but just like, because you have
I
like
don't know.
the amount of episodes I've watched of South Park will outweigh it so much. But if you watch every episode,
Yeah.
then it's kind of like.
Yeah. Well, I can't like.
Well,
watch
people just be
everything.
like, those 2 idiots never shut up about that one stupid show. It's an
Okay.
amazing show, but like, don't, like.
We're also watching a lot of new shit though.
God, Trey Parker and Matt Stone would be so proud of us. Like, they definitely got so high before they wrote like podcasts. I bet they just like. Bet they just love like.
I have no idea.
Dude, no, they are super big stoners.
I don't know what I'm listening to, dude.
Yeah, what is this?
I don't know. I'm walking in on it.
Put some good shit on.
Some good shit.
Good shit. Ooh, yeah.
I'm just playing that damn Johnny Cash.
Good idea.
I'm just playing Johnny Cash. Alright. Now what do we want to talk about? ROTC?
Oh my god,
That took you so long to lock it on.
I was like,
That was a kid-ass
I was
reaction.
thinking about something else. Good idea from Hateful 8.
What?
The Mexican dude in Hateful 8. And he was like, hey, you should tie up the horses over there. And then somebody said something to him. He was like, good idea.
Dude, I do not
It was just a
remember
quote.
that.
It was just a funny ass quote for that movie.
I didn't know that was in your memory bank.
I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but
It's just shit you watched high. Did we watch that high?
yeah. Well, I watched it.
I don't
with
think I
my
did.
AD.
I think that's why I remember stuff.
I watched that a lot. Like I watched it 3 times, but like once.
Dude, should we talk about that one scene in Hateful Eight?
There's
Where
so
Samuel L.
many-
Jackson's talking to the dad? Is it the dad? Yeah, and he's
Dad?
telling him about the...
Oh my god, yeah.
When he
And
makes him, like, when he wants him to shoot at him?
Holy shit, yeah, you can.
Can I talk
yeah,
about
you
that?
can please talk about that.
Alright. Alright.
Can't quote it too directly though. I mean, because there's some. If I drop some slurs in there, just keep
Fair
going.
enough.
Just keep going.
Well, I'm not gonna say it verbatim.
Okay, alright.
Like, it wasn't a speech. I'm not sure. Like, how the fuck would I do
I
that?
thought you were gonna pull it up on your phone. and
No,
like,
I'm,
read it.
I'm just remembering this shit.
Alright, go
This is
ahead.
the whole premise of our
I'm
podcast.
sorry. I'm getting a blanket, dude.
Alright, Hateful Eight, Quentin Tarantino movie. That shit is so good.
Ugh.
We watched it, like, December? Maybe?
That was early December though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because we left, like, the 10th or something. Or, like... we didn't-
15th.
Yeah. Either way. We watched it back in December. Tarantino, super good. Okay, I gotta lock in on the scene.
Yep.
I gotta describe each character, and then I gotta explain their roles. Samuel L. Jackson, like, everybody fucking knows. If you don't know who Samuel L. Jackson is, don't watch this. Okay. So, he's a guy, what is his... Is he a bounty hunter? Is that what it is?
Yeah, bounty hunter.
Yeah, he's a bounty hunter. I gotta remember,
I guess we're
like-
just doing a Hateful Eight pod at this point.
Well, I don't know how much to do. Like, I gotta...
Yeah, give him
it'll be
some.
like a-
give him some back.
yeah.
You got it.
I just gotta remember it. Okay, well, he's a bounty hunter, and he's, like, in a cabin. It's a snowstorm. A bunch of people are trapped in a cabin, pretty much, is the setting.
But he got there because some other like bounty hunter picked him up.
Yeah, but like, the whole... Everything happens within the cabin.
Yep.
People are dead or something?
No, not at that point. That was earlier in the. No, what?
Either way, there's just tension. Okay, so he's... Samuel Jackson, obviously black. There's a dude that fought for the South
Yes.
in a Civil
yes.
War. 2 dudes.
But a huge general, like.
So
like a
the
court
older
general.
guy in the cabin is like the general, and Samuel L. Jackson like knew a little bit leading up to this, like a major or something. It was also
the
in
fact
the South.
that he was like a Civil War.
Yeah.
Like,
He fought for the South, and then he gets there, and it's just like there's tension the whole time, and finally it builds. So, pretty much what happens, the son's dead, isn't he?
yeah, the son is dead already at this point.
So the general older dude's son, has recently died.
He died in this state, like near here, like
Yeah.
in the mountains. Like then that's all they kind of knew about it.
And Samuel Jackson comes and says to the older general that's there, he describes. Well, I should also probably say there's another bounty hunter.
Yeah.
So that's why they can't just gun him down. But he describes his son coming to try and kill Samuel L. Jackson because he's known of, I guess did he fought for the North, didn't he?
Yeah. Just
He had a link fucking letter
from Lincoln. Letter from Lincoln.
God, this is difficult.
You're
That was a while
doing
ago.
so good though. This is jogging. You're helping.
Okay. He had a letter from Lincoln. Anyway, he starts describing to the older dude how his son had come to try and kill him, Samuel L. Jackson, and how he killed his friends and then took him and then let him out, just took him off into the woods or some shit. And I mean they're in the middle of somewhere that's freezing. And then made him. He said if you suck my dick, that I'll give you a blanket. When the dude was gonna die anyway, this guy's son.
Yeah.
And he's doing all of this to try and make the guy shoot at him, so he can quick draw that motherfucker and shoot him first. Because he just wants to kill him, but they both want to kill each other, and he's just
but they have to do it legally.
Yeah, and the whole time, the older guy, he has his table right here, and the gun's right here, and he's just slowly reaching for it more. He's just as he's describing this thing, and it's so graphic.
Oh, it's so brutal.
And then he tells him that he sucked his dick, and then he didn't give him the fucking blanket, and he killed him.
Yeah.
And the guy reaches for the gun and tries to shoot him, and then Samuel L. Jackson just pop, just domes that motherfucker.
Dude, the funniest shit was he was like, "You can't blame your boy. You ain't never been as cold as your boy back in the day."
He was holy shit. That is one of the best scenes of anything I've ever seen.
He's just and I stuck his
that was the climax of the movie. Because after that, everything popped off.
big black pecker.
But just the build up to that shit was, that was awesome.
That was so badass. And
So
then they
watch
just
that movie.
And then they just made two people go and bury him.
Yeah.
Cause he did it by the books. Oh, I'm gonna dog that cookie pretty soon.
What time is it, man?
8:40, I'm gonna guess.
No.
Bro.
That's a crazy show.
Oh my god, it's only 7:52.
It's been 20
I
minutes.
love doing this earlier in the day.
15, 20 minutes.
Or I love it. It's love-hate because I'm further away from sleep, but I can.
So I got coffee.
Nah, I'm my voice is cracked. I'm fucking tired, but I'll be fine though. I'll just eat some.
We just got a lot to do. I mean, we don't need to record this the whole time either.
No, I know. And then we can watch the show.
Yeah,
that shit will be awesome. Dude, we completely been ignoring our devoted viewership for a minute. We've been not focused on the actual podcast.
I mean, it's alright.
It's whatever. Alright.
We
Did
just
we
gotta
say
wait until we
everything-
segue into shit we can talk about.
Did we say our fill?
About Hateful Eight, or did we?
That was the
finish
scene.
Yeah.
That's kind of all I want to describe. How the fuck did we get there?
We were talking about Campus
Hateful
Preacher.
Eight. He said no when you said the Mexican. What do you say to the guy? To Samuel L. Jackson?
Oh. Yes. Yeah. Fuck. No, it wasn't the same one. Good idea.
Yeah.
That.
I have no idea when that was.
He was talking to. That's not important. Whatever. I just randomly
I know, but then that just means that whole explanation,
was for nothing.
yeah, basically.
But
It's fine.
still, that's the
That was a
shit.
cool scene.
That's the part. That's
Okay,
the
so
point
that's
of our
what-
podcast.
yeah,
is
that's what we gotta do.
All right. Yeah.
The fuck were we talking? Campus Preacher. Yeah,
We got through Campus Preacher.
he was glazing.
That was crazy.
We were talking. What's the craziest shit he's ever said?
Yeah,
Dude, because he's
just
over the
off the
course
rails.
over the course of his whatever tenure has been at state saying this stuff. He's been so bored sometimes that he's just been spouting the most heinous.
Yeah, he is sleep deprived or some shit. I agree with you.
But there's also some. It's have you ever heard that phrase where if you give a monkey a keyboard,
Well, they'll start
an
typing.
infinity, and
Yeah.
it'll start if it starts typing. Eventually, it'll type Shakespeare.
Yeah.
But like, it would just take. That's literally like him talking. It's like eventually he's
He
gonna
just runs
turn
out
out.
of shit.
Eventually, he's gonna turn out a masterpiece. Like, I wonder what's the most insightful shit he's ever said. Like, at some point, he's probably said something that like would change a person's life. But like, also said some like shit that would like
Like, what the fuck?
be so fucked up, and you're like, holy shit.
Well, I wonder where like the point of, like, does he just because he like builds up to it being more and more out of pocket, or like, you know, out of the ordinary, like from a certain point, like once he started talking about like his favorite thing.
Yes. Yeah. No. I
So I wonder like how long it takes for him to get to the point. Where
yeah,
it's,
like somebody would have to be listening to him
Yeah.
for a long, extended period of time.
and it's crazy enough to be like insanely out of pocket or like.
But he
life-changing.
talks to himself too, right? Or is he only talking to others? I feel like he preaches to himself.
I don't think so.
I think he does.
No. Because he's like sharing like his view.
Okay, so then what?
He's not that crazy.
Yeah, maybe not. Then what's like the? I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. Like, if there's people walking by him but not listening, like kind of like us tonight, if he hadn't said something.
Yeah,
about
he's
rape,
like talking to
he's
him.
talking to him. So like,
I'm under that impression.
so
yeah.
people, what if there's gotta been a point where people have lined up in like perfect like distances of walking so that he's always talking, and that's when the craziest thought came out. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the longer he's talking, the more likely he is to say some crazy shit. So there's been like a point where like people have lined up perfectly, so he's just been talking for like hours.
I have no idea.
Like, this doesnn't make like it probably doesn't make any sense to you because it's just retarded. But like, if you,
I was with you until the last part. I have no
I'm
idea.
sorry. Just you
I'm high
keep
as
talking,
shit.
man. I'm high too. I don't know.
What are we even talking about?
I'm saying some stupid stuff. Just we're just talking about.
That's not even like a topic. I don't even.
Dude, we were just finishing the campus
Yeah.
preacher, and then
That's a crazy statement.
ROTC.
ROTC.
Okay.
ROTC.
Yeah, let's
You
talk
got
about
this.
ROTC.
I need to stop talking for a minute, dude.
When we were on top of Coliseum, we saw the fucking ROTC out there, because it was only like 7:15.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like marching.
And chanting,
Yeah.
but we didn't know what it was at first.
Let's just talk about people in the ROTC.
Okay.
Like, I don't really know what to say, but it's just like that's an interesting concept.
That's a crazy lifestyle, man.
They're college students.
Yeah. My friend Hunter was in my English class. He was in ROTC. He was a super chill guy and like was an engineering major.
Yeah, like there's not that much of a difference, but it's just it's
It's just
enough
like
of a difference like outside of
It's almost like the ag program at state, like where you're like
a little bit.
Yeah,
Like
but
that
it's
tight
extreme.
knit, like yeah.
it's
But I mean, that just affects like everybody you know, though. Like,
Yeah.
even though it's a small, change on the outside,
totally.
because like we don't even hang out with that many. Like, you only hang out with this like amount of people.
Yeah, well, like once you have your circle,
And that's
you're
gonna be
kinda,
them.
like that's who you're
Like that's how Henry is.
Yeah.
How many people did he say? 14 or 9? In ag
14. There's got to be more than
freshmen.
oh freshmen. Probably 14 sounds about right.
Dude, that's like a PC.
Yeah, that's like a small PC.
Yeah,
so
that's like
close,
the same thing.
That's a close knit group of people that
Yeah.
they have not even forced together, but like by circumstances.
Yeah. Well, I feel like they're gonna. Yeah.
They're gonna hang out with each other. Like that's gonna.
Well, both of them too, because like if you're rushing a certain frat, or like if you're in a certain program, like that you choose that as your program when it's that like specific.
Dude, Henry must like really like us too, because like if he's willing to spend time with us and not hang out with like the ag boys or like some of his closest friends, like I can't imagine just like hanging out with like
Yeah.
Henry Mitchell like randomly just because like we wouldn't be hanging out all the time.
Yeah. That's funny.
Like,
He has a lot of priorities.
yeah, he does, and he keeps care of him. Like I don't.
We're
think
doing tricks on it, dude. We're just sucking off Henry Nichols.
Henry Nichols,
That's been the best.
Henry,
5
you're a
minutes.
fat fuck and we hate you. So fuck you.
God.
Just listening to Johnny Cash.
No more Glazer. Jesus. We always are that dude. Everything he does.
It's like in a third person perspective. Dude, my fucking engineering group. No, we're supposed to get
Oh my god. You fucking wake up for that tomorrow. What time?
We're in at noon.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. Wait, can you still come to? You can still come to Case then, right?
Yeah, I'll just go straight from there.
Bet.
Segue. I gotta book a fucking room. It's gonna be fun.
Why
Rick
did they
Rubin.
book-
Can we talk about Rick Rubin?
Oh yeah, you got that.
I gotta book this room first. Hold on.
All right, you know more about him though, cause
Yeah.
just I'll wait. This got to be making for the worst, like, viewer.
I guess. I've just accepted that. I don't really care.
We'll just cut this part, honestly. Okay,
But again, like, dude, if this isn't a full podcast, wake the fuck up.
no, I take
If this
the power down.
if this isn't a full podcast, we'll still have like funny bits.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just taking a
So
power
we'll still
down.
we just got content.
Just
Where the dude, what am I doing?
book the fucking room. Dude, this shit will be so funny. We would show Kate, Ben, and Ella.
Yeah.
Like remember when Ben was like zooming in on our like faces?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can let him do that, bro.
Yeah, we can.
This is such a long system.
Alright, I'm gonna take a piss.
Alright.
Sorry. Oh my god, my legs.
Dude, I can't get up, I don't think. Come on, motherfucker. It's a great song. It's 8 o'clock. Shit ton. Are there none for fucking 12 p.m.? Fucking shit. How many people book?
Dude, should I rock the shades?
They're great.
What the fuck?
What's up? Have y'all like gone yet?
No.
Holy shit.
Dude, we smoked so early.
You're high?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat it.
Mason got this for
Oh,
Valentine's
you got
Day.
that. Good shit.
Okay,
Well,
let's drink.
Yeah, we got a pregame.
Hell
Figured-
yeah.
Alright,
figured
we're
we can-
recording.
Can we do it in? Oh, you are?
Yeah, but
it's
cool,
I don't
it's
give a
cool.
shit.
Nah, we're good.
What are y'all talking
we'll
about?
unrecord for
God, I'm
drinking.
so tall. I'm literally as tall as you right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Almost.
No.
I don't think I can stand up. My fucking
Not,
legs
not
are
that
gonna
bad. Not
die.
that doesn't make you that tall. We have no
What
fucking
movie?
paper
What
towels.
movie are we talking about? Fucking driving us to
We're not even
the
talking about me. What do you
No,
mean?
we're just
fuck
ranting
you
about
guys?
stuff.
Just kidding. We paid $30 to Uber.
Yeah.
Because we had to go.
For what?
Why?
Because we had
needs.
stuff for the formal. We had
Look, it's small.
You figured that out
No,
at fucking
no.
4:15.
Actually, I'm not using those cups. It's good.
Dude, there's no rooms for 12. Fuck this.
Oh, my cups came in. So we'll have cups.
Oh, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ordered 100 when I was
Aren't they
drunk.
rainbow?
They are rainbow.
$10, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Oh
was.
my god. Where's your water?
Alright.
I don't know what to do. I've just been scrolling up and down.
What's the
Only have it.
What's the event?
It's Valentine's Day. If you can't
Fuck.
tell.
Like, what are they doing for it?
I don't know. I don't even know where we're going. It's just like it's like a date function. So,
I got you.
yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to meet all
Oh,
of the
good.
friends.
I haven't really.
That looks really good.
I'm trying to prioritize.
God, my feet are killing me already though.
Get
Hey,
a
can you turn-
crazy cat workout.
Okay, can you turn the recording off?
Oh, you've been recording?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.